Hi everyone! So, in Miss Metzger's class, we love bubbles. We love blowing bubbles, but more importantly, we love making our own bubbles. So today I thought I would do a science experiment. It's something that we've always done back in the beginning of the school year. We usually use apples as our vessel, but you can really use anything. You can use apples, you can just use a bowl at home, and all you need is some vinegar and some baking soda. That's it. So who knows, maybe these are things that you already have around your household. So, boys and girls, so first we start with our apple. Our apple is what color? Green, that's right. How do we say green in Spanish? Verde. Alright, so Miss Metzger has cut a small hole at the top of the apple. I cored it out just a little bit, and then from there, and let mommy and daddy do that, okay? From there, I'm going to take some baking soda, and I pour in just a little bit. Yep. So see, it's inside my apple. And what color is that baking soda in there? White. White. And how do we say white in Spanish? Blanco. Good job. So from here, you can do this next part a couple of different ways. I have some pipettes at home, so I'll be using that because it makes the activity last a little bit longer. You can use a cup, you can use a squirt bottle, whatever you have on hand at home. And I chose to make my vinegar red. You can add some simple food coloring or even some watercolor. And from there, so remember boys and girls, we always talk about this, so we put the pipette in the water, we squeeze, we let go, and see how it travels all the way up the pipette? And then from here I put it in the apple, and I squeeze, and I let it all come out. And what's starting to happen? Can you see it? I'll do some more. Ready? Whoa! Look at all my bubbles! Yep, I have red bubbles coming out of my green apple. So boys and girls, this is what we call cause and effect. So when the baking soda and the vinegar mix together, that's what makes our bubbles. So you could do this for quite a while. That's why I like the pipettes, because you're not pouring all the vinegar at once. It's making the activity last a little bit longer. I'm doing it on a cookie tray just so you can see all of the effects. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it. But if you're doing this at home, I would probably do a cookie sheet. Whoa, look at all those bubbles! A cookie sheet and a bowl. It's just easier to clean up afterwards. Yep, so make some more bubbles. And this can go on for a while. And if you don't see that many more bubbles, you can always add a little bit more baking soda as well. Another way I do this experiment is sometimes if I have a bowl or if I have a tray, I will pour vinegar on the tray actually, and then let the children sprinkle the baking soda on the tray and on the vinegar itself. That way they're using those fine motor skills, they're sprinkling it all around, and sometimes that helps the activity last a little bit longer too. So most of the children in my class have done this, but still obviously use some parental guidance, but this is definitely an activity that they really love to do. They love making the bubbles. So I hope this is an activity that you can do at home. I'll see you later.